Hi, I'm Tracy Bevington. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and the owner and founder of Pacific Marriage and Family Therapy Network, which is a group therapy practice. We have 20 therapists and 3 locations, Manhattan Beach, Santa Monica, and Sherman Oaks. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about somatic experiencing, or SE therapy. This is a type of therapy that focuses on the client's body sensations, or that's what they call somatic experiences. And so we focus on those experiences to try to relieve symptoms of trauma or anything that's kind of not being held in your body well or properly. The whole process is to promote awareness and release of physical tension that came from whatever that traumatic experience was. Now, trauma could be something really big, like PTSD big, but it can also be something smaller, like experiences through a challenging childhood. Not necessarily like child abuse, but just some kind of repetitive negative interaction. So it doesn't have to be like a single event as a trigger, like some other modalities, like EMDR works best when you have a single event. So somatic experiencing is a very holistic approach to regulate and connect your mind and your body. It is teaching your body that it is safe and comfortable now when it's reacting to a situation as if you were in danger from an experience a long, long, long time ago. So we want to discuss the traumatic event or talk about when you feel uncomfortable, and then try to get your physiological reaction to reflect what's actually happening. So there's a lot of focus on the nervous system. There's a lot of psychoeducation about how our nervous system operates and about the prefrontal cortex and about our limbic system. So you'll get a really good understanding of what happens to your body when you get agitated, meaning angry, sad, fearful, any type of agitation. When we become symptomatic, when we start to have anxiety or depression or just overall feeling bad, that is because in a somatic experiencing definition, it's because we have experienced a situation where we felt like we were in danger and we didn't allow that whole process to cycle through to the end. So there's leftover energy from that other experience that gets trapped in our body. And as we experience something that is our body deems to be similar, that energy is reactivated. And so things like panic attacks or just overall anxiety, it could be like social anxiety or anything like that, you can understand, or you come to understand, how your body is reacting now to something that may not actually be as big of a threat as it thinks it is. So the big focus is to try and restore the body's natural cycle and rhythm between being alert and being at rest. The cycle kind of goes with like there's an excited state, and then we settle down, and in the settle down we recharge, and then we're ready to kind of handle another exciting event. A lot of us get stuck in the excitement, and the excitement means just having an agitated nervous system. So when we're stuck in that stage and we're not allowing ourselves to settle down and recharge, that's when that energy gets stuck in our body. Stuck energy is very easily triggered. So that's why when you think about things like PTSD, people have flashbacks, people have very sensitive triggers to certain sights, sounds, smells, tastes, anything at all can be a trigger because there's so much of that negative energy or that excited energy stuck in their body. So to unstick the energy, a somatic experiencing therapist will help you slow down the process and really pay attention to your body's natural physiological responses in how it's trying to protect you. And also help you to allow that process to happen without trying to like shut it down. That's how we get stuck, because we try to shut something down that actually needs to process through. So when you get enough practice in recognizing what's going on in your body and what that means, then you can allow your body to relax into these situations or these thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And that tells your body that it's safe and comfortable. When your body finally feels safe and comfortable, then it can prepare itself for next time. But the majority of the time, it should be at rest, safe and comfortable. When it's out of balance and you're more in an excited state than safe and comfortable, you can only imagine how much anxiety that brings and depression that brings to a person. So who would benefit from somatic experiencing? Anyone that has experienced trauma, either significant trauma or kind of we call lowercase t trauma. Anything at all that brings about anxiety, depression, any kind of negative symptom that you're experiencing, you can use and go through somatic experiencing to try to regulate your nervous system and teach your body that everything is okay. It feels like you're in danger, but you're really not in danger. Again, anxiety, depression, addiction, it really works for a lot of different things. Chronic pain, I can name a whole bunch. The main difference is that in somatic experiencing, you are very involved and your therapist is very involved in the treatment. And it does take a lot of patience and courage to really get to a point where you can allow your body to experience this cycle of excitement and rest and recharge. I hope you've learned a little bit about somatic experiencing. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them here. If you are interested in working with a somatic experiencing therapist, we have several on staff. So if you'd like to reach out to us, our contact information is at the top of the page. You can also visit our website at pacificmft.com. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time.